of the NBA.
Puts it on the floor, leans in and kicks it out. Three on the way. Won't go, way off from Irving. And in the hands of Washington with the offensive rebound, and now a timeout by Jason Kidd. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic having a conversation with Kyler Murray. And James Conner didn't like what was said to him.
Irving has a conversation with this guy that's been heckling him. He said, relax, relax.
He's still going there.
Yeah. And all the way down the floor, you're right. He's still talking to the guy back here at the other foul line.
Way off the mark. Rebound Doncic. Mavs in control, up 9. 40 seconds left. They foul Doncic, who goes into a couple of patrons in the front row after the shove. As
all the traps.
They were not over the limit, so. And they're not going to foul and put Dallas on the line. Now Dort does. Free throws coming for Irving, who's still jawing with a couple of fans in the front row here in OKC. Well, we said at the start of the telecast, under Jason Kidd, they are 0-5
down. Was like perfect. We saw like a perfect half. And you got to give them a ton of credit. But at the other end, and unfortunately, the ball did not go in.
And despite just the 8 points and now 9 for Irving, he had a foul here on Exum. Keep in mind, too, this is a quick turn. Checks out. So the Mavs will even the series at 1 apiece.
Teams have come back in the best-of-7 series after taking a deficit of 0-2 when losing both at home. All 5 of those teams have won both games 3 and 4 on the road, like the Nuggets have done, to even the series as Denver has just done, heading back home. This series is tied at 2-2. The road team has won every game in this series.
You see a budding rivalry coming to the summit between these two. There's words between Ant-Man and Jamal Murray. Yeah, you came to Mile High and got 2, but guess what? We came to the...
Doncic fouled by Westbrook. Doncic upset, has something to say. Westbrook pushes him. Now Westbrook pushes Washington. Westbrook upset. Doncic upset. The officials trying to separate him. Westbrook has had a couple of mini skirmishes earlier in the game. James Capers trying to explain it to him. Westbrook being told to go to the bench. He's got his teammates and his coaching staff got to get him out of there.
Previous play is under review for the hustle act after the whistle.
Let's see him. I don't know what he's upset about there. That's an obvious foul call on him.
They might call that last one a punch.
Oh, unequivocally, Mike.
See, that's not a basketball play. There's no need to do that. There's the shove there. Then Washington shoves him, and kind of a jab there from Westbrook.
So Westbrook already has a flagrant one. P.J. Washington already has a technical. So you have to wonder if either of those guys are going to get ejected here. Maxi Kleber trying to step in and keep the peace.
You know, Washington got involved in a double technical. So another one for him, and he's automatically ejected.
The contact by Westbrook to Doncic is a technical foul. The contact by Westbrook to Washington is a technical foul. The contact by Washington to Westbrook is a technical foul. Washington and Westbrook are ejected from the game. Dallas will shoot 1 free throw and get the ball out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock.
Officials, you can get thrown out on one technical if it's egregious, but both of those are out because of the 2 technicals.
Yeah, there's no question. Look, no game is over with this New York Knicks team.
In this building.
Game.
In this building especially. All right, it's my boys.
I think they said fuck you.
Josh Hart coming over and let Reggie have it. And DiVincenzo.
Time, so Portis now is 5 of 9 from the field. Halliburton underneath somehow dropping a dime to Siakam. Indianapolis temper starting to flare. Keep your eye on Lillard and Halliburton. Lillard's going to flail at it a couple of times. Halliburton didn't appreciate that Portis gets involved.
And really, no issue with Halliburton and Dame. Man, that happens all the time. But if you're Bobby Portis, you've got to be careful. You got ejected last time you played here. Things aren't going great. You see James Johnson runs out. He and Portis end up both receiving a technical foul. And if you're the Bucks, with Doc Rivers, you've got to corral Portis. He is going to be too valuable here in the second half. You can ill afford to lose him.
Off the floor comes Beverly. Portis filling the rack, and he's headed to the free throw line. A potential three-point play. And Portis having some fun with the courtside spectators here in Indianapolis.
Fantastic. A 39-22 advantage on the glass for the Wolves. Edwards. Cash! Oh, it's on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, baby. KD loves it. Offensive foul, Drew Eubanks. Playoff intensity. This is legendary right here. I mean, this is a playoff-tested player, Kevin Durant. Anthony Edwards trying to make a name for himself in the postseason. Now, it's going to be one thing when they do it with Team USA. It's just so funny from one side to the other. KD loving it. I love the competition. Edwards again. Cash! He has 28 and this cold-blooded three over his favorite player. Are you not entertained?